The 45-day-long Mahakumbh, hailed as the world's biggest religious congregation, begins today in North India's Prayagraj with an estimated footfall of 450 million people, including seers, saints and others from different parts of the country and abroad. The auspicious occasion begins with a holy dip on Paush Purnima in the Sangam, the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati rivers. It serves as an unofficial inauguration of the Maha Kumbh Mela, signifying the commencement of this grand event. Paush Purnima, occurring on the 15th day of the Shukla Paksh in the Hindu month of Paush, heralds the arrival of the full moon. Additionally, Paush Purnima marks the initiation of Kalpvasa, a period of intense spiritual practice and devotion observed by pilgrims during the Maha Kumbh Mela. The first Amrit Snan or the nectar bath will be held on Tuesday. The other two Amrit Snans will take place on January 29th and on February 3rd. The festival would conclude on Mahashivratri on February 26th. Spread on around 4,000 hectares of land and divided into 25 sectors, this year's Mahakumbh is being considered to be auspicious as, according to the astrologers, there is going to be a rare celestial alignment happening after 144 years. The administration has made elaborate arrangements for a smooth conduct of the fair and unprecedented security arrangements in Prayagraj town and nearby places. AI-driven cameras, drones and anti-drone systems were being installed for effective monitoring of the crowd. Thousands of security personnel were also deployed. Women devotees performed the sacred Ganga Aarti at the Triveni Sangam in Prayagraj, adding to the spiritual atmosphere at the Mahakumbh. The Triveni Sangam, the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati rivers, holds immense religious significance, especially during the Kumbh Mela. The ritual was marked by devotion and reverence as women took part in the sacred tradition, offering prayers and lighted lamps to the holy rivers. A spectacular water laser show highlighting the rich history and significance of the Kumbh Mela through a unique combination of water, light and laser technology is one of the main attractions at Mahakumbh. The water laser show is designed to merge spirituality with modern technology, offering an unforgettable experience for those witnessing the convergence of both the elements. The 45-minute show will operate daily, displaying the Kumbh Katha on the water screens for the visitors to experience. Our DD India Siddharth Bharadwaj joins us from Prayagraj. Siddharth, good morning. We've just given a broad outline of the arrangements that have been made, but you're there in Prayagraj. Tell us, how has the morning begun there? What are you witnessing there? The 45-day-long Mahakumbh begins today.
Well, a very good morning to you, Preeti, and certainly very good morning from the holy premises of Mahakumbh 2025. Certainly, the crowd which you can see was not even as half as it is visible last evening, but here it's massive influx today. Around 450 to 500 million people are expected to take part in the holy river, which is the confluence of river Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati, to the entire duration of this festival, which has started today till 26th of February. And today around 1.5 to 2 crore people are expected to take holy dip in the waters, and you can see the enthusiasm of the people. They are coming from all walks of life from the entire country, and these people are here. The travel restrictions have been imposed. Only cars with proper vehicles are allowed. So you can see the enthusiasm of these people. These people are coming from, as far as 20, 25 kilometers away. I'm standing here at Kali Marg, which is the entry gate for the Mahakumbh premises. And these people are coming, walking from 20, 25 kilometers because the routes of the buses are stopped, 20, 25 kilometers before. So they are coming. You can see the enthusiasm. And certainly, it's not just the confluence of holy rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. It's the confluence of emotion. It's confluence of devotion. And for a very fact that we have to understand that this is Mahakumbh, comes after 12 years. And also, this is Prayagraj, known as King of Kumbh. We can say that. And this is very auspicious time. This is the Kumbh which is coming after 144 years. It is known as Purna Mahakumbh. So you can estimate the intensity of the people. You can very well know that with what devotion and with what intensity people are there. In fact, you can see this massive influx, and it is there since 4 a.m. Preeti. And apart from the very fact, the security arrangements have been kept tight. Time and again I've mentioned there are barricades behind this gate where you can see this is where it's written Prayagraj Mahakumbh 2025. And beyond this point, only the vehicles are allowed. Vehicles are not allowed after this particular gate. The travel restrictions have been imposed. There is a 7-layer security that has been deployed. Only cars with proper passes and officials with proper passes are allowed inside. The cars are inside allowed. And the tagline of this particular grand festival is Divya, Bhavya and Digital, which means grand and digital. So there are QR codes that have been placed everywhere. So people just have to scan the QR code. They know where to eat. They just have to scan the QR code. They know where to stay. And they just have to scan the QR code if they want to make any complaint. From water police personnel to NDRF, to SDRF, to local police, every preparations are in check.
All right, so adequate and effective preparations, elaborate preparations are in place, Siddharth. But then the visuals which we are showing to our viewers on screen, I also see a lot of youth have gathered. There is not just the elderly who form the majority of the crowd, but a lot of youth have also gathered there. Did you get a chance to talk to them? What is it that that brought them to here? How do they relate in today's fast-paced lives? What is it that that links the youth to the Mahakumbh? What is it that has attracted them here?
It's a very nice question, Preeti. I would like to say that I'm here since 6th of January, and we keep talking to youth here. And what brings them here is the devotion. What brings them here is the true devotion, is the grandeur of this grand festival which has started today. They're saying that when elderly can make this effort to walk 20 to 25 kilometers, and they can go to the Triveni Samgam, why can't we? We are youth of this country. And their statement is, I'll quote what they're saying. They're saying that it is Sanatan Dharma which is attracting them to this grand festival. It is the Sanatan Dharma which is bringing them from all parts of the world, and not just from India. Preeti, let me just tell you, international pilgrims are also coming here. The researchers have also come here from Harvard University, from Oxford University, in fact here in India from IIM, to research on this subject. That's how this largest religious gathering on earth, where around 450 to 500 million people are expected to come, is the preparations for the same, how they're going in a very smooth line manner. For a very fact, I would like to say, Preeti, that there are some countries which have very small population. Some European countries are there, some other countries are there. And 450 to 500 million people, if I say 45 to 50 crore people, there are many countries who are coming here actually, throughout the duration of the festival. So you can very well imagine the grandeur of the festival. Answering your question, what brings youth here is the devotion. According to them, when we had a word with them, is the Sanatan Dharma, which is bringing them here, a true devotion, and of course the grandeur after 144 years, Purna Mahakumbh, a Mahakumbh which is coming after 12 years. So it's an auspicious moment. It's a very divine moment, and for many, like I keep saying, the path to salvation is simply a dip, and a holy dip by one is considered moksha, a term for liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth.
All right. For the benefit of our viewers, the visuals which we are showing you, these are live visuals which are coming in from Prayagraj, and DD
Definitely.
National along with DD News and DD India are providing extensive coverage for our viewers who are not able to be present at Prayagraj at the moment. These are the live visuals we are getting for you from Prayagraj, showcasing the grandeur of Mahakumbh, the 45-day spiritual extravaganza that is currently on, that has in fact begun today in Prayagraj. Our correspondent Siddharth is there with us. Siddharth, you were talking of the QR codes for the devotees there, for the visitors there, and also we've told our viewers about the laser show. Tell us more about how, what is the digital impact? How is this Mahakumbh digitally, implemented?
Understand. Preeti, definitely. There are QR codes everywhere. The way we have seen a paradigm shift in technology, and now it is there in India. Everyone is talking about it, be it UPI, be it other facilities through QR codes. Entire world is talking about how India is very seamlessly, using this particular technology. Like I was just mentioning you, there are QR codes everywhere. So you just have to scan your QR code. You just have to open your camera. No, you don't have to even open any app. You have to open your camera. You have to open the QR code, and under the QR code, it's written. If you'll scan this QR code, you'll get to know what are the places to eat. If you scan this QR code, you'll get the places to stay. And if you'll scan the QR code, you'll get to complain if you see anything wrong which is happening. Now, there are around 1.5 lakh urinals and toilets that have been built for the facilities of these devotees, pilgrims who are coming here. You can see the massive influx. Now, to maintain, it's a very interesting thing, Preeti. Now that you've mentioned, how digital is this Kumbh. The tagline itself says Divya Bhavya Digital, which means grand and digital. So to monitor those urinals and toilets, the workers who have been, deployed, they just have to scan the QR code and they just have to tap yes or no. If it's in perfect condition, they will tap yes. If they're not in perfect condition, they will tap no. And if they tap no, there is a team which immediately will come and will find out a solution. So that's how the digital thing is everywhere. Even people are donating through digital medium. UPI, there's a story on UPI. The way it has transformed. The way it has transformed the lives of people, it's something very incredible.
All right, so it's not just spiritual grandeur that is on display here, but digital India in perfection is also displayed there in Prayagraj. Thank you so much, Siddharth, for joining in with those updates from Prayagraj today morning.